anymore. The fuck you talking about? Hey. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I haven't shaken this yet. You guys get to hear it apparently. The fuck? Ugh. Oh! God, I don't want to do shit today. Like, I should actually be getting shit done on 14. Fuck, I just don't want to. I'm so sick of the players at this point. So sick of dealing with them. I'm so tired. The VOD that went up today was that one where, we had 2 separate deep dungeon wipes. Due to fucking assholes not knowing what traps are. Like, so fucking done with it all. I have so much crap I still need to do in deep dungeon. Like, technically there's weeklies and shit for unlocks. But, like, challenge log exists, and I didn't fill out most of it last week. I was gonna do it yesterday, and then I decided, no, I think raiding's more entertaining than this shit. Yeah, I'm fucking done in, guys. I really am. Player base is so god-awful. Can't get Orkveld stuff done because it takes forever to get in queue and then everybody shit at it. Can't get deep dungeons obnoxious for the exact same reason. I have a solo file that's going with deep dungeon, but I need to learn the dodges a bit better before I take that any further. That's gonna be interesting for the 60. Yeah, 61 to 70 stuff. That's the first part where the progress loss is a problem. Especially because invisible mobs with AoEs. No, seriously, let's see. Why are there invisible mobs? From like 61 to 65. It never comes up again. It's just that one chunk of the game. You never find invisible enemies ever again. The rest of that deep dungeon, you do find 2 different variants of explode on death, but not the invisible guys. I don't know why. It's such a bizarro decision. Actually, if it clicked into the game would help. Also, I did get off my butt and actually clean out of my retainers out. Sort of. A little. There's a lot less crap in there, I can tell you that much. Just, put more crap in it. So I, stored all the sacramental stuff in here. I also got a sacramental weapon. So that's fucking done. Right, this I got out of one of the bags. The bags have been absolutely useless, by the way. I think I've obtained all of, like, one orchestrion rule that I did not have yet. That's like, it. Oh, shit, right, did I actually... No, I did not. We have to go to the gold saucer. Oh, yes, Bongo Cat's not on because Bongo Cat always breaks on Tuesday and I can't be bothered. It didn't require Steam so heavily. This wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I'm dealing with, like, game burnout. I wouldn't even say it's game burnout. I'm enjoying the game. I just can't fucking deal with its dumbass player base. That and the only solo activity I really have is do Deep Dungeon, which I just find tedious, and, do stuff in Cosmic Exploration, which, again, I just find tedious, and I don't like crafting around other players. I just get so annoyed by it. I'd rather go to my house and be left alone. No, I can guarantee I wouldn't. Then again, most of what you do is over the phone, so, eh. It's like, the shit I had to deal with in that went on that VOD. Literally, I'm getting punished for other players' stupidity. Like, I lost progress from the 61 to 70 floors twice. The first time was again because one dumbass kept insisting on running through the middle of rooms and hitting every trap. This eventually spawned a giant pile of AoE bullshit that one-shots. Because everything past 61 one-shots on AoE. And they don't give you indicators half the time until it's too late. Or if at all. In the case of the exploding mobs, granted this wasn't a result of exploding mobs. Just for a group in the 51 to 60 section to do the same fucking thing. Actually, that one was dumber because it was one tank did it, and then the other tank ran in and did the exact same thing and wiped the rest of the party. Because, you know, wasn't completely obvious what the fuck happened to the first tank by the corpse in the middle of the room. No, you gotta do it again. I guarantee we have no way of recovering. Yeah, I have been doing shit. It's just like, fuck, I have no desire to do anything right now. Shit needs to get done, but fuck if I want to do it. Like, every time I touch Arcveld, it's just fucking annoying. God, I'll be glad when that fight gets power crept. Hopefully it gets power crept at least a little. Because it's already a long fight and then the players suck ass at it. Meaning it takes even longer. I have to do, at the very least, Sandoria today. If nothing else. But I have to do, like, this shit, too. To be fair, I have to do some of the lower levels to fix my, arms and armor, because I wasn't being patient about getting that sacramental weapon, so I kind of nuked my levels, and now I can't access some of the later stuff anymore. Which is the other problem with that solo file. I actually can't get in... Okay, technically I can get into it, because when you're doing, pre-made parties, the game doesn't give a shit about the level that's matched party only. Like, still, I don't want to fucking do it. Maybe I'll do that first, because, like, at least then it doesn't quite matter how stupid the players are. We theoretically shouldn't die that badly. To the point where it's just physically impossible to recover. The pure one-shot stuff doesn't start happening until, like, 50... 56, 57, somewhere around there. 55, like, halfway through. Like, just past the halfway mark of everything. There is one other thing that can one-shot, but you have to... as far as I'm aware, it can one-shot. I have yet to see it. It has to be able to get an ability off, and usually they just die before then. But if they get the ability off, they can one-shot mobs. They can one-shot players after the... It might also require them eating another mob, but I have no idea. Actually, now that I think about it, is that guide updated enough for me to even tell what the hell that was about? It should be this, yeah. I gotta label this shit better. Also, this thing is fucking bloated at the start. Honestly, my advice to Maggie, or whatever the fuck your name is, please, for the love of fuck, split this into 2 sections. It's like, there's this giant pot, like 25 or so pages of just explaining terminology and how Deep Dungeon works and all this shit before it even gets to what the thing I'm looking for. Like, cool, yay. It's also not even finished yet. There's still a bunch of shit that hasn't been added. That weird one-shot mob was in this section. 31 to 40, I think. Almost I can't tell by the names and the images aren't great. What was this section? There's also attacks I've just straight up never fucking seen. I don't know. What's wrong about the section? No, it shouldn't be this early. Oh yeah, no, it is that early. 21 to 30. There's this one thing that if it casts parasitism, it's next basical one-shot, and that's the only thing that has a one-shot basic. Bruh, there's a lot of shit in Deep Dungeon. The problem it has to list every mob. It has to list each boss fight, which is just like its own thing. These are also simplified boss fights technically. They have very simple like 2, 3 move rotations, and then they reset and recycle. Except for the final boss, which is 2 separate bosses squished together. You have to lower their HP bars roughly about the same amount, or one of them gets a power increase. And it does a whole bunch more shit that's just really annoying. Oh, and you have to stance. That's the other thing. But yeah, no. Keep in mind, that's also just the Pilgrim's Traverse part of that guide. That does like 23, 24 pages before it even starts explaining the actual contents of each floor. And there's 4 deep dungeons, so imagine what the rest of it looks like. It's all part of a fucking Google Doc, too, so I hope for your sake you don't fuck up and accidentally let somebody into the edit side of the file, because otherwise you're fucked. Hope you have backups! And again, the Pilgrim's Traverse stuff isn't even finished. It's missing pictures, it's missing some explainers. All the fucking documentation for the bosses, like a bunch of it's hand-drawn and not very well. It helped a little when I was going through things, but boy did it not explain the floor 90 boss very well. Thank fuck somebody in that room knew what the fuck was going on, because oh my god, that boss, every single one of his AoEs one-shots. And I think it's the only boss that does that. I think the floor 81 technically can because it applies bleed afterwards, but it's not a straight one-shot. So, you know, not great. That one was also a lot easier. So basically boiled down to don't stand in front of it. It'll either AoE around itself or AoE the rest of the room. And then just deal with Doom mechanic. And oh yeah, there's a Doom mechanic. Because of course there is! Oh right, I bought this and never actually tested it. This is actually 2 separate emotes. And I just didn't get around to using any of them. But yeah, the weekly stuff, I believe, is just all this. I'm stuck doing this for a while. So I think there's a pink version of this parasol that I've seen floating around. It's probably from the bags. Yet to, as I said, I've yet to actually get anything useful out of said bags. Also, now my menu is clunky because I have these 2 extra buttons. I did clear it already. We're going in from the first floor. Like I said, 1, I need to fix my arms and armor level, and 2, I might as well work on the challenge log stuff. I can't guarantee I'll always get the floor 100 one, but I can at least get the others. Well, maybe not even the 71, because of the fucking dumbasses I run into. Seriously, we lost 61 to 70 on 62! Shit, we almost lost it on 61 to be fair, because the exact same fucking thing. Some dumbass ran through the middle of the room and activated a mob trap, which happened to spawn nothing but the invisible mobs. Yay. Like, the only advantage here is that they didn't bring back the giant fuck you mobs from the previous deep dungeon. That stayed Eureka Orthos or whatever the fuck it's called. Dude, I'm guessing you heard about that fucking 1,000-page doc from Cinder. Which apparently just rambled and just didn't really accomplish anything, except just highlighting how much of a bitch she is from what I've heard. Like, I don't know what she thought she was accomplishing by releasing a 1,000-page fucking document. How much of that was written by ChatGPT? Or like, bitch, have you literally done nothing the past 6 months except write a fucking document? Cause like, what the hell? I was like, bitch, you know most people are not going to read that, right? Most people can't even sit still for 10 pages. Why do you think they'll read 1,000? No, as far as I can tell, she's not enough of a drug addict to really go full Stephen King. You don't go full Stephen King. Right, it's the Stan Cinder Rice fanfic. And keep in mind that when all this shit originally came out, she was like, oh yeah, it's my boyfriend's fault. Oh, by the way, I have a boyfriend. He's my manager. It's like, okay, girl, just, holy shit, fix yourself, please. Instead of spending 6 months reflecting on how much of a bitch you were, you wrote 1,000-page documents. It's his fault, but I'm not getting rid of him, but I also cheated on him, but we're still together, but it's still his fault, but I'm a massive bitch, which is essentially what she fucking admitted to in the document, but I don't take any responsibility for any of this. It's just like, holy shit, are you kidding me? Like, her document boiled down to, it's still my boyfriend's fault, we're still together. I'm a huge bitch, I'm gonna lie about all of this. And pretty much everything else was... everybody has piss poor communication skills, and she has a weird obsession with Silvervale for some fucking reason. That was the other fucking thing that seemed to have come out of this. She's just bizarrely obsessed with Silvervale. It's like, girl, not everybody has to be your friend. Holy fuck. Like, I can't stand Silvervale, and even I'm sitting here being like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Bitch living rent-free in your mind for some reason, Cinder. Like, what the fucking hell? I kind of assumed she was just gonna piss the fuck off the face of the earth and rebrand, if I'm gonna be honest. I kind of figured she was gonna disappear off the face of the earth and just come back with a new model. Because that's usually what fucking happens when somebody disappears for a long time like that. You know, after getting called the fuck out. Yeah, that too. But usually if they're just gonna fucking ignore the entire situation and just keep streaming, they'll do that immediately and not hold off for 6 fucking months. Also, just before that document dropped, somebody found a shit ton of her merch signed on Goodwill's auction site. Somebody quite literally dropped all the Cinder merch off at Goodwill just before that. Not just signed, but like custom signed merch. Oh, dude, no. Every like month or so, Cinder would trend on Twitter on my end. Her fans are so fucking delulu. Like the really hardcore ones. You know, some people just do not fucking care at all. It is amazing how delulu people will be when they think they have any chance of sleeping with Pretty Girl. Which, considering she cheated on her boyfriend, apparently, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Alright, I don't have everything right now. Okay, you really don't need to walk that face first into the wall just to get aggro anyways. Holy shit, how bad are you at your job that you're having this much trouble killing one thing? Alright, thanks for wishing me luck, cause, oh my god. I'm gonna need it. Oh, good, the horde's here somewhere. Hank, you've almost fucking died already. That is insane. Oh, jeez. Please tell me you actually opened said chest. Where's the exit? It's in here. Bro, are you for real? Yo, healer, how about yoinking his bitch ass into the fucking portal, please? Goddamn. Already off to an excellent start. The tank is wasting our time. Dude, are you deaf? Can you not hear that the portal's not activating? Like, what the shit is that about? This isn't actually a room. This is a room. Granted, this entire, like, first area is very fucking weird. Understand why this dumbass keeps going around the rooms like they're trying to dodge things just to literally aggro everything anyways. Like, no, what is the point? What is the point? Also, I wish this game was this generous to me when I was doing solo runs. It is absolutely stingy with the incense. I do shit. Absolutely brutally stingy. Let's keep going. This does keep going. Like, no, actually. Why is the game so stingy when I'm solo? We have 3 incense already. Dude, seriously? You saw me go for it and then followed me in long after it's open. What? Nah, people really are that dumb. Like, bro, what the fuck? Also, I really wish the maps were more detailed. Mostly just in the fact that it's really hard to tell where the fuck doors are, where the chests sometimes are sitting. Especially when the mobs are being a bit dickish about their positioning. Okay, there's at least 2 rooms this way. You know, I've been getting a lot of practice in because I've been doing the solo run, as you saw earlier, as a machinist. So I've been having to account for a lot of just random shit recently. Oh, look who got themselves turned into a fairy. Maybe don't walk through the middle of rooms. I don't know. Something y'all should have learned already, and yet somehow I keep running into people that still don't understand that basic idea. Already lost 2 runs to it! Also, shit, maybe actually hold mobs if you're gonna fucking yoink them around like this. I legitimately don't know why we're even doing this to begin with, either. Fuck, it didn't even open the door. Also, no, this like first couple chunks is just genuinely set up weird. Kind of a dick right now, aren't you? Alright, can't do that because these assholes still haven't killed this fucking thing. Am I the only one with actual arms and armor levels? Is that what it is? Not even good arms and armor levels right now. And I'm still capped out, so it shouldn't be that bad. Actually, I don't even know what the caps are, to be fair. I don't... It said it in that guide. I did not see it. Again, tank. Really? You can't do your job. Okay. Okay, buddy. Also, Duke got 5 mobs, nearly fucking died. Maybe stop doing that if you're already having problems down here. I'd say, you know, you guys, we could just, you know, use shit, but we're locked, actually. Also, I really wish we'd do away with this fucking leveling mechanic. It's kind of a novelty in, like, House of the Dead. But it's just kind of stupid and pointless now. It only applies for the first 2 sections. After that, it, stops mattering. God damn it, I hit it too soon. Again, can we stop walking through the middle of rooms, please? Holy shit. It's that complicated. Doing this again. Like, the sage gets it. They went through that room, no problem. Didn't hit the trap. Dude just takes, like, the slightly wrong angle and immediately hits it. So, boy, this floor is not worth it. Also, I don't see how doing that was even worth it, to be fair. Like, we're done the floor. Why activate the damn thing just so you can get the Literally, you guys can see the traps and still walk through them. This is so fucking frequent. Like, why? Why is it too much for you to take 2 steps around the damn thing? Nice! Again, we totally did not need to fight an extra mob. Good. Great. So I don't know where the fuck the sage went running off to. Bro. Might be better off soloing these floors whenever it comes up on weekly, because my god. I'd still probably somehow manage to do it faster than this. We actually may have to kill, like, everything on this floor. Oh, wait, no we don't, because it's opened automatically by the incense. The incense, because, it's just what this one does. As far as I'm aware, it kicks the door open. So we didn't even need it. Why are we still waiting? I think that's what it does. It's like every time I use one, it seems like the door's already open. Again, boy, do I wish the game would be nice about the incense when I solo in here. Holy shit. Yeah, door's already open. Also, this is like one of the few situations where you're better off fighting things in narrow hallways than fighting them in open rooms. This is one of the few times where that's the case. So you gotta be really fucking careful later on again, because of all the one-shots. Yo, Tank, can you do your fucking job for once, please? Yes, you do have to kill the ads. I found out the hard way what they do. They do perma knockbacks. Like partway through the indicators being dropped, they will start jumping on you and knocking you back, and that perma-stuns you. It's terrible. It is absolutely horrendous. Also, now that I think about it, there's only like 2 bosses that spawn ads, aren't there? There's this, and then there's the dolphin. At least I think that's the case. Like, they spawn entities, but not actual, like, enemies you can target. The floor 7... No, floor... No, that is floor 70. That fucker, the Cyclops, spawns orbs all the damn time. Also, I finally figured out how the knockback mechanic works on that antlion. You actually have to run up to the knockback, and then it registers it as a miss. Which doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but okay, I see. We'll play that game. Which also means you have to be careful, because you have to do it at, like, the last second. Or you drown in the quicksand. You know, one or the other. One of those lovely situations. About to say, can I leave the room while it's in the queue? I was like, well, there's no music here. Kind of boring. Oh, good. Gonna be stupid. Again, I would love to know why we're doing mass pulls with no tank, but okay. Especially when one poor motherfucker is not only a melee, but they're a monk. Just throwing that out there, so they have 0 ranged abilities. Which, I'm gonna keep pointing out, maybe don't come in here as monk. This shit is fucking annoying enough without having 0 ranged abilities. And I came in here as Viper, and I hated every second of it, because my tanks kept insisting on not only grabbing mobs, but running them between rooms, so I physically couldn't do my job the whole time. Also, dude, I don't know how running around the rooms means you can't fucking fight mobs, but okay. Fucking dumbass ranged players, man. Or why do you assume I would even help you here? Like, boy, have you just never played the game before? Yeah, no, seriously, this monk is gonna do absolutely nothing until we reach the boss. The whole time, because they physically can't. Also, where the fuck did this song come from? I don't remember hearing this. Not like I haven't run this more than once, either. This is helping Thanatos clear this, and he still hasn't finished floor 30. He only stopped at 20. 30 is when technically the plot ends, but there's another plot quest once you beat 100. I hope this isn't a result of one of you using flight. We still need to open the door. There we go. There's the door. Bro, where are you going? There's nowhere else to go. We have gotten 2 tiny floors. exit, though. I'm going the other way. So what the idiot squad. There's a certain point when I'm just wasting my time. Good. What the fuck do you guys do? Are you fucking for real, asshole? You guys hit a fucking trap, I assume is what happened, and then you decided to dodge into one again? Are you seriously that brain dead? Bro. I can't stress how much you shouldn't be running through the middle of rooms. You've already done at least 50 fucking levels of Deep Dungeon. So why the fuck are you this dumb? Again, the requirements to get in here are the first 50 floors of Palace of the Dead. They want you to know what Deep Dungeon is first before they send you into the deep end with these extra mechanics. Ah, yes, I see the Horde is calling. Yes, thank you for stating the obvious. Also, maybe don't open chests while we're still dealing with mobs. That's how you get fucking chest aids immediately. Good, you guys are that dumb. You still have not learned your fucking lesson. I love being the only one that can fucking kill anything right now. That's fun. Also, again, see, can we fix the fucking timers on the clean, please? Also, running mobs around like this is how you get people killed by one-shots in later parts of the dungeons. That's how you do it. So, I got fucking murdered by a freaking Lalafell dragging a mob behind him. In such a way that I physically could not see what was chasing him and what move I had to dodge. But the AoE still reached me! I don't know which of these rooms they fucking set something off in already. Granted, that's no guarantee that there won't still be something. You know, like my first time in here, I immediately saw a room with double traps in it. A horde. Most of these people will completely learn how to do this incorrectly and then carry this over to when, you know, it's actually critical that you don't fucking play like an asshole. Like, without fail, to carry this into the point of Deep Dungeon where it's actually a problem when you pull this shit. And let me put it this way. We had one major accident with a mob trap when I was doing, I think it was 81 to 90. And we just let the dude who set the trap off die. Because that was the safest way to deal with it. Was for us to go hide around the corner and just let him die. Again, this is so fucking unnecessary. Actually, maybe it is. The map's really tiny. Hold on. Also, why throw your bomb at all, my guy? Nothing should be living that long. Yeah, your bomb doesn't even go off, dude. That's so pointless. What a waste of a cooldown. No, I don't know why this idiot ran backwards. Really that desperate for one fucking item? Seriously? Dude, we have a couple floors left. You don't get to keep any of these. You don't get to keep shitted matched. That's only fixed. It's just so utterly pointless. Also, considering the monk's with you, it would have been faster to not drag the mob behind you, but okay. Again, why come in here as monk at all? SC really fucked monk over when we transferred from 1.0 to a Realm Reborn. It had the ability to throw ranged items in 1.0, and they lost that in Realm Reborn, and they never got it back. You just also... Why? We have one more floor to go. Granted, we technically have the instant kills. Like, bro, we have another floor. Oh, are you for real? Okay, I'm not wasting my time with that. There is no reason to try to waste another fairy. I don't even think we can. I think Fail's gonna get pissed if we try. Where are you going? Oh my god, there's nothing else out there. Come on. Well, that's a waste of the res. I think at least we have another one. My issue with the res is that it has a timer. It only reses one person on death, but it has a timer, so you can technically activate it and it just never fucking goes off. Again, why exactly? When we have the instant kill abilities. Why are you fucking doing that? It's really not fucking worth it, my dudes. Like, oh dear, we got to pick up another one. Like, who cares? We don't get to keep these. Also, like, to be fair, we could have just, you know, saved it and used it on the boss. I think the game will actually let you use multiple instant kills. So why does it spawn so fucking close to our face? Idiot. Hello, we need to actually be fighting it, dumbass. It's literally just fucking button mashing at this point. Rather than, you know, aggroing, he's just saying, oops. Like, I don't know. Maybe actually fucking aggro if you're gonna screw us over like that. Holy shit. Surrounded by fucking morons. actually hit something like that. Bro. Yep, absolutely. Nothing worthwhile. Neat. Like, maybe the varsity skirt, because I don't think I have this yet. And it's kind of okay. Like, I already have this. So mostly I just got crap. Cool. Hmm. Excuse me. Oh yeah, shit. What was I going for first? So we have two separate mounts, but they're max value. Oh right, with the oils I was going for the hairstyle first. And yes, I know minion, but like the minion's also cheaper. Also, I'm gonna be very interested to see where this settles out for EXP grinding on the next expansion, you know, next year, assuming there's no delays. That's the thing, I'm just like, I don't know where that's gonna end up. I legitimately don't. Oh, hey, I didn't realize this could play in here. Did I miss it at some point? Or was I just not paying attention? Ah, yes, and we're just wandering straight through the middle of rooms. Both of them? Or was that a floor trap? They do like the same damage, I can't tell. Also, like, don't open those fucking things next to somebody that's got less than 100% health. They can kill. Is this a dead end? Yes, yes it is. We actually do need to, like, kill him. The problem with these short rooms is you basically have to kill everything in them. Also, if it keeps giving us short flyers, we're not going to be hearing this song for very long. Hear you. Oh, absolute dead end. Shit. Troll. Dude, seriously? Why? I was worried about the patrol, and this dude not only aggroes the patrol, but he aggroes both fucking mobs. Thanks. Thanks, my guy. Coming back, are we actually... Okay, apparently. No, because you guys... Fuck's sake, make up your damn minds, bitches. This floor is long. Get it? For real. Line of sight for most of these. You don't have to aggro things. Found a few spots where you probably could have just walked around it and been fine. Also, in all honesty, the thing I want to see is where in these rooms can traps actually spawn? Do you have a weird room like that one we just walked through where it's just... where it doesn't have corners to it? Corners are not a spot you can stand on, so the traps have to spawn differently to account for that. Not to mention all the weirdness between 1 and 10. Staying here because I don't trust that these aren't mimics. I've been burned too many times at this point. Yes, no, let's just fucking drag mobs around again. Yes, sure. Cool. Good. Phoning it until the rest of the group's here. Not fucking dealing with this bullshit. You know, most of the time it just goes after me in that situation. How the fuck did you guys do that? Oh, you hit a mob trap. Okay. There's parasitism. That's the one I was talking about earlier. Yeah, it's technically a threat, but the odds of you actually seeing it simply because everything dies is pretty slim. I hate these rooms. Oh good, Twitch is also freaking the fuck out. I'm kind of not surprised. Hear you. This time it actually told me the chat disconnected. Really? You spawned another one game? Fuck you too. You guys are coming in here. It's like, I can't be bothered now. Or, you know, bitch could go run over a fucking trap I was trying to avoid that whole time. Fucking dumbass. There's a reason I was fucking hanging in the corners again, but nobody seems to know that. Yeah, no, it says chat's connected again. I have no fucking idea. Good. This is technically fine. I think we've killed everything, because based on where I see people. Yeah, no, we've basically killed everything. Okay. But yeah, I'm not worried about running over traps with this thing, because, like, mob traps don't mean much to me. Because I can just one-shot things. I can't be transformed. Enervation's kind of stupid, but, like, what's it gonna do to me? And I think... Wait, we're Enervation, Silence, and... Where the fuck the other one is? My brain is not remembering it. Does this even affect you in that mode? I know transforming absolutely does not. Oh, that's convenient. Usually I got the speed boosts. Why are you doing this, by the way? Like, I kind of assumed you had a plan, but it looks like you don't have a fucking plan. Also, can I get a playlist of, like, just the songs in this deep dungeon, please? There are some good fucking remixes in here. There's some absolutely prime fucking remixes in here. Hello. Need line of sight. Thank you. Okay, he's following me. Dude. It's like, I'm trying to figure that out, because if he's not following me, I'm gonna drop out of form to grab things. Also, we got it twice. We got it twice in a row. What is this game? Can you do that before I come in here? Because again, traps don't really matter to me, but I also don't know if they've been activated, and I don't want to hit this dude. Like most people, I'm not an asshole. Okay, yeah, you can get hit with the no attacking one. Hi, somebody already did that. Also, sometimes I really wish the text would move faster. All that pop-up text on the screen. I'm hitting that point where there's too much of it. Guess nobody's gonna do this? Okay, sure. I was gonna go past, but like, okay. Kind of assumed the first bitch in the room would have actually done his job. I hit it. Fuck you. Yeah, go shoot that one. No, dude, why would you drop that before you've confirmed we're actually out of here? Idiot. Why assume they can get in here, especially because that spawned literally facing the door? What is wrong with you? rude. Extra rude. Knock that off. Oh, also, apparently there's a glitch with, Quantum for some reason. Wait, it's... Oh, right, I guess that spit me out here. Apparently... And I think it's something to do with the raid finder. If you set it as duty complete, it won't let you join in the end for Quantum. I don't know. It's something so weird that I didn't think they could actually trip up and screw up somehow, but I guess this is the first time we've really had weird shit like this with Deep Dungeon. At least I think. Change 1 for 2. Okay, that gave me 4. That's not too bad. Alright, I'm actually gonna take a quick break here. I'm gonna run some ads, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. It's snack time, though. I haven't had a yogurt in a couple days. I should probably actually have one. Granted, part of that is because I bought some rice cakes. I guess rice crackers or whatever. Do these have different expiry dates? What the shit? It's still not for a couple weeks, but like, what the hell? I'll just leave the iCam on for a bit. Also, Twitch has been, like, bizarrely laggy taking commands, which is why I'm not surprised the chat room DC'd for a bit. Because, earlier I hit the button to turn off the, emote-only mode. And it took a couple seconds, so I thought I, like, maybe not hit the button, so I hit it again, so it turned it back on. So either Twitch is having problems or, it could be its API now that I think about it. Because I think that's how my Stream Deck is connecting to it. I don't know too much about API, just that, it's just really how you link in third-party services and stuff. That was like the extent of my knowledge. Like, keep in mind, I only took like programming 101. So, like, the extent of my programming is fucking Raptor, which is quite the piece of shit, and, a little bit of Flash. Because that had a design language for it. Which is now entirely useless as far as I'm aware. I don't know if it's still attached to any of Adobe's products anymore, now that they've killed Flash off. Someone's dog is barking outside. Which reminds me, at this point I just have to assume that the building has no functional rules anymore. Because there's, I think it's a couple that have this, like, absolutely, not the biggest dog I've ever seen, but it is way too big of a dog to be living in a, 1 to 2 bedroom apartment. I don't know if they're new here, if they've been living here for a while. It could be a guest, like, temporarily a big dog would be fine. But usually apartment buildings don't appreciate more than like a small dog or like a cat. So I can only assume, well, management doesn't do shit around here, so I can only assume they're just not enforcing any rules anymore. So that reminds me, yes, I did the Halloween event. I already have the mount. So, that event really reiterates how much people just do not fucking read in this game. Because it explicitly tells you, hey, you can use mounts in this area. And I saw no less than like 5 people walking or sprinting around the room instead of just using mounts. Like, there were people using mounts that were not the event one. And yet still not clicking in their brains. Hey, you can use mount. You don't have to walk around the entire area. Just because it looks like dungeon you've done before, which, let's face it, they probably don't remember. Doesn't mean it functions like it. They just reuse that area because spooky manner. So they only reused the first one and not the second version of it. Where you go upstairs and you branch off to the right instead. Good to know that my neighbors are not going to try to control their dog or get it to stop barking. They're just gonna leave it sitting there, yapping its head off instead. Because it's still going. God, I really wish ICAM would not prioritize movement. It prioritizes emotes and, like, attacks and shit. And the Bard's performance stuff, despite the fact that I have the audio for that completely turned off. It's been turned off since they added it. Because it was driving me insane. What do I do with the spoon? we go. If it falls on my phone, it falls on my phone. Which, like, it's not heavy enough to do anything. I dropped my phone on my plastic footrest earlier today. It's fine. The only thing wrong with that damn phone is the battery sucks. Oh yeah, nope, still more barking. Fucking sigh. Who the fuck straight up yeah, weird shit, okay. Well, at least it's a positive message. Somebody responded to my going live tweet and said, like, have a good stream. It's just like, that is so fucking weird, my guy. Also, again, it's on Twitter. Because all the weirdness happens on Twitter these days. It's like, I post the most basic going live messages because I want to feed as little as possible into Muskrat's shitty fucking Gen AI. And yet, I get all the weird shit off of Twitter. I don't know what that's about. I can't explain it. Ah, it did start raining. Y'all couldn't hear it because I have sound effects turned off when I'm alt-tabbed. Also, I will say, I love this auto parasol, auto umbrella thing. But can we please, I need these stupid hot bar priorities to fuck off. I really do. I'm so sick of this shit. And I think I even looked into it, and the setting I thought wasn't it. Wasn't even it at all. Being there. Also, there's camera pivots? Since when? It's one of those things they added and it's not a default setting. You know, like the fact that my character name doesn't appear over my head. It's a default setting on a new character, but it didn't account for my character already existing. I'm used to it. I can't be bothered to turn that setting on. How did I frickin' find this last time? So I really should do this, but boy, again, I cannot be bothered. Wait, is that's because this doesn't technically exist anymore, by the way. Yeah, now that I think about it, this technically doesn't exist anymore. We don't have separate pet commands like that anymore. You can put them in your regular hotbar now. You don't use their own unique one. Setting that existed before they completely reprogrammed the fairies and the summoner pets and the machinist turrets. Actually, I think in the case of machinist, it also just technically didn't exist. I do not remember. Or it might also just be that I have it turned off here, then in which case, why is it also here? No, seriously, game, what is this shit? Why are these completely different settings? Fuck, I hate this thing sometimes. Yeah, I thought it was these two settings, and it didn't do anything. done anything. Holy shit, game. What is this attached to, then? It seems like every time I think I figured it out, it doesn't do anything. I don't want these hotbars coming up. That's the problem. They just get to be an annoyance. Especially when you're running around in certain spots in cosmic exploration, because, you'll constantly run into areas where there's just, like, a slight lip that turns off the water effect above your head so that it shuts the umbrella off. You're constantly dealing with your hotbars doing fucking weird shit despite the fact that you are not giving it direct commands to do so. So, like, please, what the shit? Yeah, right now the pet hotbar is technically... So it is classifying this as the pet hotbar. Now we know that. This is the pet hotbar, according to the game, even though that doesn't make any damn sense. Turning this off should do it! Hold on. Essie! Fix your fucking shit, please! Oh my god, why is this a problem? Why do none of these settings do anything? Like, turning this on confirms this is considered the pet hotbar, but turning absolutely all of this off doesn't fix it. Why? Try this. No, but it still cycles! Hooray! Cool. Good. Yes, no, that is entirely what I wanted and asked for. Thank you. But the biggest problem is this also completely eats my hotbar. I have to do the horde commands to get it to swap. Which I normally only have to do for, like, everything besides 1 and 2. I've never seen such an oppressive fucking setting. Like, no, which one is this actually supposed to be doing? It doesn't seem to matter that I'm turning it off. The game is just like, no, you're gonna see this whether you like to or not. Again, I've turned this setting off. I've turned so many of these settings off and it still keeps happening. Ugh. I'm gonna put it back to what it was on, because fuck me, I guess. There's no point. Literally, none of those settings do anything against it. Including the one that specifies fashion accessory. Unbelievable. Alright, I guess we're going again. I do actually need to make progress as I do this, by the way. I'll get way more levels if I'm not dicking around in the lower areas. So I have to go as far as I can with Matched Party until I actually hit a wall on the levels. If it's letting me in, it's letting me in. So, not much else I can do about it. What the fuck is this? An actual party? Weird shit. Usually I don't get Actually, that's the entire thing. When I was doing that run up to floor 100, one of them was like, I haven't done this without a tank before. I was like, you've been seeing tanks? I literally did that entire run up without seeing a single fucking tank. Dude, it's not aggroed. What are you doing? Okay, that's a problem, though. Like, I don't know what the fuck this tank is doing. Because they just keep, like, spinning in fucking circles. Deny y'all don't know how to do that. So great, thank you. I know, I appreciate you getting me fucking aggroed, idiot. I know, appreciate that. Just trying to do my job. Oh, good. More of this. Wow, that thing was squish. Can you maybe not? Thank you. The one that's got the freaking targeting. Maybe don't run it into the rest of your team. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. If people want to, you know, actually clear shit. But no, apparently no, they don't. Based on all the shit I've been through in here, no, people apparently don't actually want to clear things. The unfortunate problem is, if one person can fuck over the entire goddamn team. Okay, apparently today I'm just gonna be the one that sets off all the fire boys. Go figure. Again. Again, we're doing this again. You hit a fucking trap. Really? Fucking kidding me. This is why I just don't bother setting off the queen, because things die way too fast. It's better in solo. It's kind of a worthless pain in the ass here. Why? You just had to stun that in a spot where now I can't use half my kit. Thanks. Why are you all like this? Seriously now. Also, I suddenly remembered this morning that we were supposed to be getting a mobile version of the game. And I have not heard shit about that. Because I was thinking about the new Dissidia, because that's also mobile, and I was like, wait, hold on a second. Didn't we have an announcement about this shit? Again, why are we aggroing so much shit? Yeah, I don't think I've heard shit about it since they made the original announcement. And, you know, let a bunch of, reporters get a look at it. Because I know there were actual, like, test runs. Thanks, asshole! Thank you for that! Thank you. No, appreciate it. Bitch. If you're not gonna... Also, on top of that, if you're not gonna use the explosions, how about you do me a favor and don't fucking stay in that mode? Go and open the fucking chests. Also, bitch, AFK, but at least they told us about it. Most fucking don't. Most just say fuck it and just ignore it. I'm staying in this farm briefly because I'm not sure if there's going to be enemies in here or not. Come on. Game. Why are you so fussy? Did you seriously just not activate the votive in this room that's literally on the map? Bro. And now we have a problem because bitch is still AFK. Which means now we can't fucking leave. Oh good, they're back. Thank fuck. Where's Horde? They must have found it, otherwise I don't know why they're... Nope, they didn't find it. Of course it's as far as possible. Also, I don't know why you're turning back. Again, Horde. People just do not pay any fucking attention. Yeah, it's all the way down there. Fuck. Game, why are you like this? Also, dude, I don't know why you're still in that mode, because you're just slowing your ass down. Why the rest of you are even over here. Like, you're just slowing your ass down. Or something we can't... Okay, technically we are carrying it over, only because it spawned again. Okay, somebody can have fun with that room. I'm not going over this way. Oh, fuck you too. Interesting. I got, like, technically the worst room because Inception mimics are a thing. And again, why are we walking through the middle of rooms, people? Why are we still doing this? Y'all should know better by now. That's the exit too. Nice. Oh, I'd find the exit. And again, can we stop running mobs into the rest of the team, please? Thank you. Hey, another votive. Touch. Wow, it really wants to give that to us a lot. You did it again, huh? mind. Ah, yes, that was very necessary. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, with traps, the only guaranteed room without one is the spawn room. If you can remember where the hell it is, you're probably good. Thanks, guys. Thank you for that. Ugh. Yeah, this is 3 now. You missed! How did you miss? Uh-oh. Why do I find all the weird rooms? Seriously? Are you in the wall? I think it's in the wall. Sir. Fuck you too. Ah! Why always me? Yeah, plays at this point just drop form. You're so fucking slow. So I like to point out those Mandragora are one-shot mobs. You hit them once and they die. So that's disregarding the explosion thing. So I don't know what the shit that was about. Yep, fucking called it. So it's just like, it had to be in like a weird pixel. The hitbox, because I can't explain that otherwise. So guys, we have like plenty of these. Just fucking use them. Also, like, my guy, you are the tank. Try acting like it. Why? Totally fine now. Didn't need to pull more mobs out of the fucking room. Also, again, can we not drag mobs around? Fucking wood. Backing up a bit, because, yeah, they have a follow-up they can do. maybe just stop going through the middle of rooms. I don't know. Considering you fucking hit that, what, 3 times now? Go back, you dumbass. Also, never trust that anybody's gonna see anything, because half the time they're just not. Also, is it doing that thing where it gives me nothing but armor and not arms again? I just looked at my numbers. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it is, and even worse than it did last time. Thanks, game. Holy shit. That is actually worse. Or we could just not go into a full room. Unless it's the exit, there's really no reason to. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, good, the tank's a moron. What else is new? He's done it again. Should've just let him get fucking box here. I ain't fucking touching that, and you can't fucking make me. Would you stop hitting literally every single fucking trap, my guy? Exit. It's in here, but you can't jump the ledge, so... Good. Or this. But yeah, you cannot make me touch a fucking mimic chest at this point, considering I know they can just spawn more mimics. I don't know why SE decided that was a good idea. Also, dude, it's quite literally just faster for us to kill these things than for you to pull them at this point. Yeah, that's fun. Also, like, holy shit, can you stop being such a massive bitch? He's also just fucked it up every single time. I don't know how you manage that. Literally one button press, my guy. Hurry up. Yes, I actually did learn from the last time I was in here and got absolutely destroyed. You know, I'm not incompetent like most of the player base. I'm actually capable of understanding where I fucked up and learning things. It's like most of the player base will see a mechanic fuck it up and then not learn a damn thing. It's absolutely amazing to behold. They'll die to the same shit like 5 times over and still not figure it out. A lot of the shit in here is just very noob unfriendly on top of that. Because as far as I can tell, the only way to tell the difference is the color that's coming out of their spout after the attack's activated. There might be text. I don't remember if the text is actually different. But if it's silver, it's gonna do the knockback. If it's gold, it's an AoE. And then the hit after that is based on the text. Granted, that hit also doesn't matter. It's the knockbacks that are the problem. Also, need to sprint? How shit are you at dodging? I opened the guide again. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there is no indicator. There's just an indicator for the AoE after all 3 have gone off. Like, there's no way to know unless you either are told or you get shit on once during that fight, which is usually the way SE designs things, and this seems to just not apply to Deep Dungeons specifically, is they'll usually show you attacks in a very piecemeal order, and then they'll start mixing and matching those attacks to really fuck with you. You usually get an indication of what you're looking at first. So if you get hit by it, you should at least be able to figure out, oh hey, I fucked up this part. I should be able to do it again later. In theory, there's some, like, differences in places, but that doesn't seem to apply here. Well, for most of it, like, sinking into the ground is kind of an obvious, oh, maybe I should be standing on this random rock that's just here. But in the case with that antlion, I don't think I've shown that one on stream. I think I did that after stream on the first day. It at least shows you how not to die to the instant kill, but it doesn't actually tell you that standing next to the edge of the knockback keeps it from activating entirely. There's zero indication that's going to be the case. There's a timer, and I assumed the timer was to give you enough chance to run in so you didn't drown while waiting for the knockback to happen, because you sink really fast in that room. I assumed that's what it was for, so when it didn't knock me back onto the platform, I got very confused. It was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is that the way it works? Oh, hey, finally, another one I don't have. Again, it's really just not giving me much. Also, speaking of... God, do I even want to do this right now? This has already taken me about 2 hours, by the way. Running up to floor 41. With the break and with my general fucking around at the start of stream. Plus the break for a snack. And it's still just not giving me... Actually, I don't even have enough to do this. Because it's not giving me anything. It's not giving me any arms. It's giving me nothing but armor. Keep in mind, they were relatively balanced when I ran in here to start. But I have 65 armor and 39 arms. So I can't even do 41 to 50. Cool. Thanks, game. At least it fucking warns me about it. I just wish it did it in a better way than just slapping a gear strength number on the slot file. And again, can we please have an extra slot? Like, I know there aren't many people who would need one, but since I'm sitting on a solo file that I have to now work my way back up to being able to do, yeah, kind of a problem. Keep in mind the achievement has to be done from floor 1. Yeah, 1 for soloing to 100, you have to start at 1. So if I lose that file, that's a lot of work I have to do. Also, why does the first achievement work like this? Why do I have to go into floor 51 to get the achievements? I've already done the hard part, that's getting to 50. It's getting through 50 and not dying, so why is the achievement programmed this way? It doesn't make any damn sense. Yeah, you have to start from the first floor and go all the way to 100, which is kind of a fuck you. So you just don't even get anything for going halfway, which I find kind of stupid. And boy, do I have to do a lot of these still. Because Orthos is just a giant fuck you to begin with. I still find it weird that this is the one they decided you were going to be able to go past floor 30 with a matched party and not just pre-made. What happened here? What caused this decision? That's what I don't understand mostly. It's such a weird choice. Oh, right, this is also ticking. This is when you accidentally stand on one of the hordes and it spawns. It doesn't happen that often. Especially as more people, you know, stop fucking with the game and lock in. Because horde is only in, like, the middle of the room. It functions like the traps. It's not going to sit on the side. You may hit it by accident still because its radius is a bit bigger, but I don't think I've seen one accidentally spawn so far. Boy, can you tell I've just barely played this fucking shit? Usually, I run out of reasons to, you know, run it pretty damn quickly. Yeah, all of these are like this, including this one that requires you to go to past floor 100, because this is Palace of the Dead's achievements. Why? Shit, it has 1 to 50, and then 1 to 100, and then 1 to 200. Also, you can tell Essie realized making us do 200 floors was stupid. Very quickly. They also released it weirdly as well, because we only got like the first 50 floors, and then they released the 51 to 100 separately, and I think that's when they added in the extended part where you have to go from... Oh, right, this one also works just like weirdly in general, because you also have to clear, I believe, 51 to 100 when doing a fixed party just to get into 101 and beyond. And then if you lose the file, congratulations, you also have to do that again too. Granted, they may have fixed that. I really hope they did. I don't think they did. That's frankly stupid. For this one at least. Maybe for the others not so bad. Because again, the original chunk of the content only goes up to 1 to 30 for the other two. And then to 100 for the fixed parties. But like, SC decided on the area where we are going to have one-shot AoEs from roughly 56, 57, all the way to the end was going to be the one where we had matched parties all the way through. I do not understand that. Is it just because you guys threw in Quantum? Is that the only reason? You're like, well, we're giving them something that can rival a Savage encounter. So let's just let everybody get up to there with matched parties. Was it just that nobody was doing it? Because I could also see that being the case too. Also, like in most cases, the weapons just aren't worth it. I also have to go back and look at Orthos, because I don't remember if I got everything I gave a shit about. I remember the weapons being weird on that one, which might also have something to do with why they changed them. But this one is entirely Aether Pool grips, so that, again, doesn't make any sense to me. Like, can you guys just settle on one fucking idea for these? For how you're gonna do rewards? That would be nice, because it seems like you change them every time, and, I legitimately don't remember how to get everything anymore. And to be fair, in the case of Eureka Orthos, I think I ran it more as a result of trying to level Pictomancer than I ever did prior to that. Anyway, I think I might just wrap up here, because I'm already just, like, running my voice into the ground. I'm getting tired, and I'm just like, honestly, I just feel like going and reading. I might do more of this, because I kind of have to. I at least want to get my shit back up so I can maybe try to make a run for the end. I don't think I'll actually get there, because that's a lot to remember and a lot of, desperately trying to not die I have to do. Plus, I maybe need to get food. The guide says you can use food and, stat increase potions. I have no idea how accurate that is. 'Cause that's a little weird, right? That food works. Am I the only one thinking that it's weird? Because, like, why does food work in here when our gear is a separate entity? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck SE's thinking anymore with this shit. I don't know what they were thinking when they added it in the first place. It's just... It's never been good content, and they keep bringing it back. The biggest problem is that it's always, like, the best way to level whenever it exists. It's the best way to level the new jobs. Technically, the only time we've really had exceptions to that was, trying to think here. So I know Heaven on High was the better one, but I don't remember if... No, I don't think we ever actually leveled out of Eureka directly. The original Eureka, because Essie had to be confusing about this. People did try to level out of the resistance areas, but I found it super boring and just gave up and leveled normally off those ones. Also, to be fair, in the case of Stormblood, because we were working off of Palace of the Dead at that point. The server was not having a good time back then because they really fucked up on splitting the area up and jammed us all into the same place at the same time and then completely destroyed the instance servers. So there were a lot of issues. So like I spent all that time leveling Red Mage just to get bottlenecked in the same place everybody else did. Which was like 10 quests into Stormblood. SE's done a way better job of handling that since then. We've also just like in general had far fewer major server issues after that expansion. They really fucking learned after that one. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Oh, there should be a Sea Fantasy VOD tomorrow. I don't have any more backups of that, any more backlog. It's the last one I streamed, so I'm gonna have to do that sometime this week, or I'm not gonna have anything for next week. And there should still be a VOD on Saturday. I still have a backlog, so yeah. Shit, where did that? Oh, god damn it! I think that's some gunk from my glasses again. Sorry, distracted. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. So thanks for coming, guys, and I'll see y'all next time.